Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Why I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't made, it's not been that long since I made more episodes. Or like, you know, more standard episodes as opposed to whatever the hell this is. Anyway, we have finished off all of the beast tribes of Heavensward. Which means that we can now do the Alliance beast tribe quests. Which we will be doing today. I can definitely still speak. Uplander comes at perfect time. Deftarm was just here, looking for Uplander. Something about new busy deals that Deftarm would be making. Busy deals for which Deftarm is needing Uplander's aid. Must be big busy deals, thinks Rydox, because Deftarm was running here and there like a wild beast. Uplander is master to Deftarm, yes. Uplander should make quick feet to village of Walkiebugs. Help pupil. Now I do remember this particular quest not being as long as the one in A Realm Reborn. I could be wrong though. Also, because of the event, I have new mounts, like this boy, which is something you should normally only be able to get from as an extreme drop in Shadowbringers. I only recently got this as well, not recently. This is I think the first one that I got in Shadowbringers with my my main, with the Fred, the other being, the other existing factor. Master, you return, and not a moment too soon. I have come upon a tremendous opportunity to further expand our Adventurers Guild, and I would seek your aid in seeing it to fruition. I was consulting with Vidofnir some days ago, when she spoke to me of another tribe that might benefit from our services. I believe she called them Muggles, something like that at least. As she told it, these furry creatures make their home in the churning mists, where they now toil day and night to rebuild a great and ancient plaza. With the aid of dragons and men, surely such an industrious tribe would have much in common with myself and my compatriots. Very much indeed. Yes, I simply must make the acquaintance of these. What were they called again? Ah yes, Muggles. I trust that a great adventurer like yourself is on good terms with these Muggles, Master. You will introduce me to them, yes? 1,000 thank yous, Master. The success of our guild has brought much prosperity to our colony, but a true hero does not rest on his laurels. This is a lesson I have learned from observing you, Master. Yes, one of many. Master and student, striking out on adventure once more. My heart pounds in anticipation. Let us make for the churning mist without delay. I shall race you there. Good luck racing me there. Even though he is going to be there before I'm going to be there, but you know, whatever. I have never been above the clouds before, Master. The sight is simply breathtaking. So breathtaking. That said, these Muggles are curious creatures. How do they stay airborne on such tiny wings? And whatever purpose do those glowing spheres attached to their heads serve? Very curious indeed. At any rate, if they are in need of an adventure, I am happy to offer them my aid. Yeah, I'll just teleport there. On my Ariman! Aemon! Arimon! Papa, you would introduce us to a pupil of yours, you say? I thought I was your only pupil. Can it be that I'm not as special as I thought I was, Koopa? Not a pupil in the art of crafting, but of adventure. And like myself, he is not of your kind. Cannot be confused, but if this pupil of yours can help to lighten our load, I see no reason to refuse his aid, Koopa. Koopa, whatever have you here? This heart's scales, those claws, that puny body. Are you some kind of lesser dragon, Koopa? I am no dragon, and I am certainly not lesser. I am the Deftarm of Lost Advath, an adventurer come to offer my services, in return for due recompense. I will perform any task you desire, no matter how perilous. What say you, my Moogle friend? Koopa, you don't look like any adventurer I've ever seen, but hard workers are always welcome at Magcom. That said, we are a community of builders. If you like crafting skills, I feel I can only offer you menial tasks, collecting rubbish, cracking coupon etc. It's not a glamorous job, but someone has to do it, Kippa. Collecting? Very well. Consider your Koopa nuts as good as cracked. You see how quickly he agreed to take on those tedious tasks? I've taken a liking to this one already. We'll have to prepare a very special welcome for each return. In true Moogle fashion, Koopa. But I almost forgot. Terrison wanted to work with you then. Why don't you pay him a visit? Now I must be off to prepare a special surprise for our new friend. I only just noticed a giant freaking scratch across my hand. Okay. Ah, Lynn, it is a pleasure to see you again. I say that it is not merely the Moogles and the dragons that hold you in the highest of esteem. Yes, I knew you were different from the moment I first laid eyes upon you. If you would indulge this old man once more, there's a small favour I would ask of you as well. It concerns our mutual friend, old deal. It would seem Gullenbursty has taken him under his tutelage in hopes of teaching him to roar like a mighty dragon, but all of the one's efforts have yet to bear fruit. I tried to reason with him. Why, by his own admission, even the greatest of dragons often need 100 years to master their strength, but the stubborn lad was having none of it. He insisted that he could not afford to wait, for you see, he means to show off his roar to his dear friend Mogson, who he has recently learned that Moogles are not blessed with the longevity of dragons. He made me promise to keep this a secret from Mogson, and he said nothing of you. But he said nothing of you, sorry. Might you be so kind as to offer him a few words of encouragement? I am certain they would carry more weight coming from a brave adventurer than a mere artisan such as myself. Right, I will be right back. Back I am. Oh, Lynn, what brings you to Barles? Let me guess, you too have come to watch the puny, pathetic old deal bring disgrace and dishonor to the name of dragons everywhere? Yeah. It is clearly not his typical confident self. Mayhap there is something you might do to lift the dragonette's spirits. I will rally him in another minute. Alright, buddy, I will rally you. As in true Lynn fashion, we just do whatever the hell this is. Lynn, but of course you speak true. Proud dragon does not stew and sulk when there is work to be done. Just watch, the next time we meet, my roar will be as mighty as that of Ragefalker himself. I do hope Gullenbursty is not cross with me for running off. Turtle! Oh, Dave's back to his old self, you say? Warms this old man's heart to hear it. I knew I chose the right lass for the job. Truly, you stand as a model to dragon, Moogle, and man alike. Speaking of which, your pupil has yet to return from his task. I'm sure he won't be much longer, but in the meantime, I dare say you've earned yourself a rest. Why not warm yourself by the fire while we wait? My arms ache fiercely, very fiercely. I thought I had long since left the shell-breaking busy work behind, but it would seem that only crafters are trusted with important tasks in this place. Do not ask me, mind you, what those important tasks might be. These Moogles spend more time flying about and pulling each other's palms than doing anything resembling actual labor. But forgive me my griping, master. I will go report to Master Moxon. Nod. Also, anybody who may have noticed, I've made another new, like, white mage glamour, but I'm thinking about some changes maybe, but I also don't have much that I can do at the moment, because I'm locked to Heavensward stuffs. Well, semi-locked. That and, like, craftable things, but yeah. Anyway, I'm done with my tasks. The rocks at Little Plaza will plague you no more, and your Koopa nuts are cracked and fit for consumption. Do you have nothing to say? I said that I picked up your those accursed rocks and cracked every last Koopa nut. Every last one. Surprise! Did my oh-so-clever creation fool you? Your exasperated expression tells me that it did, Koopa. I planted the fur hair by hair and added a few tufts of cloud mallow to make the palm float. I dare say it's as lifelike as I am, Koopa. The only difference is the hammer in its hand. But no one notices, Koopa. Yes, I can say without a doubt that this will go down in Muggle history as one of Mogzen's most prodigious pranks ever. Oh, and good work, by the by. Next time we have some rubbish that needs picking up or Koopa nuts that needs cracking, rest assured you will be the first one we call, Koopa. I have never been so insulted in my life. I toiled and trudged from dusk till dawn for you, and you repay me with this mockery? I take umbrage at this. Great umbrage. Whatever is the matter? Surely you have heard that it is through our clever pranks that we Muggles show appreciation and affection for our friend. Enough! I came here to lend my aid as an adventurer, not play errand boy for a group of slackers who wouldn't even know what hard work was if it came up and ripped those ridiculous palms off their heads. Slackers, Koopa! I'll have you know that we Mockmenders have restored Barless to a glory not seen in generations. You take that back, Koopa. Take it back this instant. Friends, you must come quickly. Gullenbursty has gone mad. Why, he nearly torched an unwitting temple knight. I scarcely escaped with my own knife. What is this? Dragon seized with anger. Sorry, that's definitely not his voice. What is this? Dragon seized with anger bodes ill indeed. Come, Lynn, Mogzen, we must look at this at once. Look this. Whatever. An angry dragon. But no, Deftorm will not falter. Wherever you go, Master, I will follow. Lead the way. No problem. I can hear you. I can heal you. Why can I not speak anymore? Jesus. Like just today in general, my freaking articulate powers are just not there. I mean, I've always been articulately challenged, but today it's even worse than usual. Kind of get stuck on words. I get tongue-tied, as they say. What is the meaning of this, Gullenbursty? You promised to keep Barless safe from harm. Now you would turn against us and our friends, Koopa? Have mercy, Gullenbursty. Surely these men and Muggles have done nothing to incur your ire. Something is gravely amiss. I see naught but pure animal rage in the dragon's eyes. Please stop this, Gullenbursty, I beg of you. Thank you, my friends. I owe you my life. What on the name of the good king happened here, Koopa? I'm not entirely sure myself. I had just arrived to seek Gullenbursty's wisdom concerning the restoration efforts, when all of a sudden we were set upon by a masked man, brandishing an imposing firearm. Gullenbursty was struck by a bullet in the course of the battle, after which the man made a swift retreat. Just when I thought we were safe, the dragon turned upon me with a terrifying gaze and unleashed a mighty roar. Next thing I knew, was lying right here where you found me. Inconceivable. The Gullenbursty I know would never act with such mindless savagery. This masked assailant you speak of did something to our friend. I just know it. I'll see that he suffers for his deeds. Calm yourself, old deal. If you put our palms together, we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Now, why don't the two of you go in search of Gullenbursty, Koopa? Not so fast, my dear Mogzen. We must tend to this man's wounds, and besides, it would be unwise to dash off without forming a proper plan of attack. Let us return to Barless for the moment, and consider our next course of action with due care. By the way, if you can hear any noise in the background, I do have a window opened up, and I have a fan on. Because it is way too hot for me to not do that. Wow, they just disappeared, huh? Bang! And the friends were gone. Well, one thing is clear. This is no need to be. There's no need. This is no time to be bickering amongst ourselves. Koopa, we must put our palms together and figure out what has become of Gullenbursty. Indeed, indeed, I refuse to accept that he turned on us of his own accord. We must find him and free him from his madness. Indeed, we must, little one. And yet we must also find out precisely what fate has befallen our friend. and what we might do to cure him, lest any future encounters prove perilous indeed. I believe our first course of action should be to track down this masked assailant, that we might ascertain the truth behind all that has transpired. Wise counsel indeed, and yet that sounds like a positively perilous proposition in its own right, Kuba. We might, who might know that would be up to the task? That would be me. Okay. Then I will beseech the aid of you and your Death Armor disciple, Kuba. Pray pursue this masked marauder and find out the truth behind the madness that has taken Gulliverty. Now this is a task worthy of adventure. Of an adventurer. Mark my words, my Moogle friend. Master and I will track down this mysterious and dangerous foe. 1,000 thank you, Scuba. Might I suggest that you start by asking around in Barless? Perhaps some of them have heard or seen something of the man we seek. As for Master and Aldeal, we will see what we might learn about Gulliverty's current whereabouts. Terson, might I trouble you to watch over the plaza while we are away? You would suggest that a greybeard like myself can offer naught else to your cause? But I jest. Rest assured that you will find not a single stone out of place on your return. Go in safety, friend Mogden. At last, Master, a task worthy of our skills. Let us split up and see what we can learn about this masked villain. I shall question the Moogles in this area. Would you be so kind as to speak to those gathered around the fountain? We can meet up here when our tasks are done. Share what we have learned. I can't wait until I'm done with these beast tribes, because these voices that I gave him are horrible. Did I see a masked man, you say? You ask. Did I ever, Koopa? He strolled in brandishing that fearsome firearm of his and started picking off lesser dragons left and right. Then the coast was clear. When the coast was clear, he dashed off towards old Gulliverty's place. Why don't I follow him? I prefer my palm attached to my head. Thank you very much. If you're going after him, I'd encourage you to be very, very careful. I don't know what he's up to, but I can assure you it's no good, Koopa. Hello. Masked man. Sure, I saw him. I exchanged a few words with him. For that matter, he asked if I knew of any particularly ancient and formidable dragons in the area. So I directed him to Gulliverty. Gulliverty's been attacked, you say? Oh, fury take me. I do hope that wasn't my fault. I mean, you're definitely part of the fault. I see, so it would seem this masked marauder set his sights on Gulliverty for his power and puissance. Interesting, very interesting. From my own questioning, I have learned that our quarry has since been sighted in some awe. It would seem he has already left the churning mists behind. We must give chase, yes, and return to the surface. On the way, I would pay a brief visit to Lost as Vath. I would share this news with the storyteller and see what wisdom he might share with us. And with that, let us see whose legs are faster. I shall race you there, Master. Considering that you're going to have an even better teleport than me, you're going to be there in moments. Well, I will have to take at least a minute. Good old behemoth. It is a lovely flying animation. This thing flies with the raw power of anger. The power of raw bestial fury. It's fucking raw. Hello. The left arm, I have not seen him. Could it be that the one mind once again calls out to him? But no, even were it so, the one's mind has grown too strong. Still I worry. Pray find him, and that our minds may rest easy. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, right round. Forgive me, Master. On my way to Lost Vath, I found dry docks here in distress, surrounded by the One Mind. I did only what any adventurer would do. What any adventurer must do. Drydox was hunting for Nunca eggs when Walkie Bugs, calling themselves the One Mind, sneaky stepped up from behind, started shooting their shooty sticks. Deft Arm came, saved Drydox from becoming holy cheese. There was something strange about these One Minds, Master. They were not the One Mind I know, the One Mind you too have seen. They strike with perfect precision, but these ones, they set upon us with a savage and almost uncontrollable rage. Strange, very strange. Now that Deft Arm mentions it, Drydox heard sound from before Walkie Bugs attacked. It went boom, and it was not the boom of Walkie Bug shooty sticks. No, it was much, much scarier. Drydox heard it from the forest as well. Did you hear that, Master? There can be no doubt of it. Our quarry is up to something something here as well. We must make for the forest. Yes, to Tailfeather. Worry not, I will tell the storyteller that we are safe from harm. Please go visit Marchesson to see if all is well. I will join you with all speed. Deft Arm looks as happy as Drydox does when she finds a trove of Nunca eggs. Drydox is happy for Deft Arm, but worries for his safety. Outlander will be careful too, yes? I've got my magic stick. I'm gonna hit him with the power of the earth. Captain Planet, baby. Hand it over. That information you have. Oh, look who's back. What brings you to Tailfeather, my friend? That Deft Arm got you on another wild chocobo chase, I reckon. We chase something far more frightful than chocobos, Marchesson. I come on behalf of the Mughals of Markham. I ask you, have you encountered a masked man brandishing a gun in this forest? Afraid I have indeed. As much as I'd like to say otherwise. See, the man's been making quite a name for himself in these parts. And it ain't a good one. I had the misfortune of running into him myself, not hours ago. He came here, you say. Where did he go? You must tell me, Marchesson. I must know. Listen to me, Deft Arm, and listen well. If you know what's good for you, you'll walk out of here the way you came, and forget anything and everything you ever saw or heard or saw about that man. The man you're after is an adventurer, but not one of the nice ones like your master here. Aye, he's nothing short of the most ruthless assassins or Roma has ever seen. Cold-blooded killer was never met a job too dirty or dangerous for his liking, nor one he has failed to carry out with lethal perfection. An adventure, you say? Why, who better to pursue this man than Master and myself? Yes, this is our duty, our calling. Did you hear a bloody word? Sometimes I don't even know why I bloody try. Worry not, Marchesson. Your words of warning have not fallen on deaf ears. But I am the Deft Arm, and I must do what needs to be done. Is that not so, Master? If you're itching to get your head blown off of your shoulders, who am I to stop you? Your man was last seen headed for the western highlands in Kirstus. Just don't come crying to me when a hunter becomes a hunted. Thank you, friend, and worry not. Between Master and myself, we will be more than a match for this masked menace. Mind you, Master, I do not wish to rely overmuch on your aid. I accepted this job from the Mughals, and I intend to see it done with my own hands. That said, I would ask you to accompany me for moral support. You understand, yes? Excellent, and with that, let us be off to Curthis. Perhaps our friend, Chantalot, will have some news for us upon our arrival. Surely he will. Off we go to Curthis Western Highlands. If we go back to everybody's favorite location, the Convictory. I mean, I like the story of the Convictory. But I don't like the fact that there's no ether right there. Don't mind me, I'm just complaining about the horrible placement of this ether and nothing else. I guess it could have been like extra motivation to unlock flying. Who bloody knows? I sure as hell don't. You know, there's one thing that really bothers me about this climber. Like, I cannot get this type of white. It's either like bright ass white. Let me actually see if I can do that. Dye. And then this. So it's either really bright white or it's going to be this kind of white. So no in between. Zero, not. Anything else is just kind of, eh. And it's really bothers me. Because even like stuff like some of these other ones are still going to have like their tint of color even if it's going towards white. So yeah. Just FYI for anybody who may have noticed that and have been wondering, perhaps. No. Unfortunately, I cannot get that same color, and this jacket is not dyeable. Unfortunately enough. Who knows, it may at some point become a craftable item or something. Ah, this is you. Forgive me, but a pressing matter requires my undivided attention at the moment. If you need something from me, of me, pray return on tomorrow. Please listen, Gentilot. For a pressing matter requires our attention as well, yet very pressing. On behalf of the Mughals of Macomb, we have come to Curtis in pursuit of a certain adventure. He wears a mask on his face and wields a pistol in his hand. Perhaps you have seen such a man? Seen him, you say? Aye, I caught a glimpse. I arrived just in time to see him nigh blast the head off one of my loyal men for commandeering our brand new mana cutter and flying off into the Fury, as it were. You'll forgive me if I'm somewhat on edge. We scrimped and saved what little coin we could muster and waited months on end until this vessel was available. Only to see it spirited away from us the selfsame day. All while I could do nothing but look on like a helpless half-wit. At least I emerged from the episode unscathed, which is more than I can say for my subordinate. Still isn't bright though. Maybe, when his wounds heal, he'll think twice before picking a fight with a hardened criminal in a Calum tree wine-induced stupor. You heard me right. Ridiculous mask or no, that man isn't one to be trifled with. I know not how well these Mughals are paying you, but I highly doubt that the reward is worth your life. It's just not a matter of coin, but one of trust and duty. What is an adventurer worth if his worth counts for nothing? Nothing, I say. Yes, the Death Arm will see this job done. Now tell me, which way did the masked man go? You have spirit, I will give you that. Adventuring sounds to be a thankless job, but I wish you the best in it. Your man and my mana cutter were last sighted heading for the Sea of Clouds. Do try to stay alive, won't you? Thank you, friend, and worry not for me. The Death Arm has the courage and conviction of 100 men. 100 of you men. We will see this merciless marauder brought to justice. You don't suppose this masked man truly is as dangerous as our friend suggests, do you, Master? I cannot help but feel like they are underestimating our abilities. Anyhow, let us confer in private and form a plan of attack. Wahey! Camprito! What say you, Master? Reaching the cloud of the cloud of seas. The Sea of Clouds is as simple as traveling northeast and hopping on the back of a Congamato. But wherever should we go from there? Is there anyone in that distant land that might aid us in our quest? The Vanu of the island of Ogundunaki. These names sounds are very unfamiliar to me. Or these names and sounds are unfamiliar to me. To have won the trust and friendship of a tribe I have not so much as heard of, let alone seen. Once again, I am beside myself with admiration, Master. As your devoted people, I am eager to earn their trust as well. To the Sea of Clouds, Master. I shall raise you there. To the Sea of Clouds! Ah! Fly me to the moon. Or well, closer to the moon. Master, you mistake me. I had just arrived on these shores when these monstrous birds captured me. I think they mean to eat me. You want us to return, then? We will celebrate your arrival with a great feast. Look here. Funny Wamarakampa stumbles into our trap like clumsy pies are falling into a sinkhole. A strange one it is, but surely tasty. Bring shellcracker. The Nuvanu shall knead its meat into his specialty cat's-foot chew. Jesus. Your pupil, you say? Oh, forgive me, Lin. Ninevanu owes you apologies as innumerable as the stars in the night sky. Releasing the Netherling's bite-sized friend at once. I see. Ninevanu shares your struggle and your pain, and wishes he could be of aid, but such a person is not known to Ninevanu or the Gundu. Deeply sorry, Linuvanu. It is with shame and a heavy heart that Linuvanu speaks of his own worries. But Linuvanu fears for his sister. Linuvali departs Okagundunaki in search of ideas for no dance. Linuvanu waits and waits, but she does not return. Linuvanu fears storm clouds are brewing. Master, if the masked man is behind this Linuvali may be in great danger. In grave danger. Yes, very grave. We should go quickly, yes? An apprentice are like shining suns to chase away the clouds of Linuvanu's anxious heart. If Linuvanu knows his sister, you are like to find her in Fort Sion Siren. Go in safety, my friends. Thank you for saving me, Master. I am unfamiliar with this cat's foot chew, but I would prefer not to be chewed up all the same. I must say, I find these Vanu somewhat intimidating. Anyhow, let us be off to Vor... whatever it is. It was. You sense the presence of a powerful mark. That means that there is an S-rank hunt in here, I think. I'm pretty dang sure. But I honestly do not care. They will give you the, what are they called? They will give you the allied seals in this place. Or is it Centuria already? I think in Heavensward it's still allied seeds. Seals. Don't look at that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, we're gonna hit a rock. Oh wait, it doesn't exist. These big ones have to be solid, right? Okay. Oh, Lynn, your presence is ever like a gentle breeze on a summer's day. Whatever brings you back to the home of the Vanavanu. Oh, but if that isn't the most succulent-looking Wamarakampa, I hate that word, Linuvali has ever seen. How many times must I say, I am not a Wamara anything, and I am most certainly not to be eaten. I am the vast Deftar, and I am an adventurer. Please tell her, Master. A thousand pardons, friend Deftarm. Linuvanu's Vali's nose was deceived by your most inviting aroma. Do not worry, you are safe with Linuvali. That said, I fear I have seen and heard nothing of this masked man of whom you speak. Linuvali did not mean to cause brother to worry. Linuvali simply came here to practice her new dance. Linuvali would show it to you, but she fears that there is not much yet to be worthy of showing. But of course, surely you have encountered a new dance in your travels then? A dance unlike any seen by Gundu or your kind? If you know such a dance, pray show it to Linuvali, that it might be as a lightning bolt of inspiration. Am I just supposed to do slash dance? Let's dance. Do this weird ass freaking dance. The thing is, I don't know anything about dancing, so for me, like, any dance is weird. No, those emotions do not move like Linuvali. Surely you have seen a more exotic dance, one the likes of which no Gundu has ever seen. Oh, just a random dance? Let's see, what else can I get you with? Muggle dance. Yes. Vigor and vitality wells up within Linuvali like a fount gushing skyward from the earth. This is the bolt of inspiration I have so long sought. With this, Linuvali will create a dance that will go down in Gundu history. What is it with this dancing? And you, Master, forget these overgrown birds. I would have thought that you, of all people, would understand the seriousness of our task. We are never going to find that masked man bouncing around like fools. Shrug. A thousand pardons, friend. Neither Lin nor Linuvali meant to offend. We sympathize with your plight, but pray understand. To we, Vanu, dance is not foolishness. Oh no, it is an act as sacred as life and death. If it does not help you in your quest, Linuvali is sorry, and yet... Shh, Master over there, I cannot believe I am saying this, but if my eyes see true, that is... Why is he always naked? Or basically naked? I knew it, it's him. You there! Who are you and what have you done to Gullenbursty? Can a man not enjoy a bath in peace? Why does the fucking shot start there? Then again, I know better than to expect common courtesy from beastmen brutes, even those who are wont to travel with more civilized types. Oh well, now there's a face I never thought I'd see again. Though I suppose you would say the same of Nazajab, wouldn't you, old friend? Jeez. I'm happy you've come to thrill and delight me, for old time's sake. I ask you a question, Valrogue. What did you do to the dragon Gullenbursty? You will give me an answer, or I, the Deft Arm, will beat one out of you. A brute and a beast you may be, but you have spirit. If you did not repulse me so, I might almost like you. Here's your answer. I did my job and nothing more. A simple task, to scour the churning mists for a mighty dragon and pierce his scales with a single bullet. A bullet that would warp his mind and twist his heart, destroying any semblance of the noble creature he once was, until all that remained was a brute consumed with pure animal rage. A beautiful thing, is it not? Well, what madness is this? The hearts of others are not yours to control. Curious words coming from one of your kind. Go back to your hive, Nath. You were never meant to possess a mind of your own. You know nothing of me. I am the Deft Arm, an adventurer just like the master who trained me. I have tracked you, I have found you, and I will see you answer for your deeds. Ah! Maniacal laughter. Oh, but my ears must be playing tricks on me. For a moment there I thought I heard the witless antling say he was an adventurer. So silence, I am more of an adventurer than you will ever be. Now answer me, what master do you serve, and what does he mean to do with Gullenbursty? I serve some imperial lacquid whose name I could not be bothered to remember. A fool's coin is worth as much as any man's, you see, and I tend to part with it more easily than most. Now, would you mind lowering your weapon? As you can see, I am unarmed, though I suppose I should know better than to expect decency from an animal. The Deft Arm is no animal. Yeah, I can definitely not see the shining light of your elegant weapon in the water. All too easy. Didn't your master teach you not to trust me? Yeah, you did not fight with honor. You're a quick learner, though not quick enough, I'm afraid. Now, we know what this can do to a dragon. I wonder what it might do to a Nath. Or Vanuvanu, or even... oh, yes. No, leave my friends alone, or I will rent the flesh from your bones. Ah, yes. Let me taste your fear and your hatred, your rage and despair. Despise me, abhor me, delight me. Bird up! Who goes there? Who dares intrude on Gundu lands? No, cat, go away. I just know I was starting to get into the mood, but perhaps we might enjoy ourselves another way. Go away, cat. It's too warm. I hate this guy. My head, my body, my arms. Stop. Go away. Oh dear, it seems your friends aren't so friendly anymore. Well, do have fun killing each other. There's somewhere I must be. Quickly and join Linuvali, and together we will dance them away. Son of Dance has not reached them. Linuvani knows not if she is ready, but there is no other way. Watch and move like with Linuvani. I love this, like, fucking Super Saiyan power of stuff with the dance. It's so good. What madness has taken us? Forgive us, Lunivani. We meant no harm. That was amazing. My god. Even though the dance is absolutely ridiculous. No, whatever. It worked. Worked even better than I expected. When Nuvali knew she could count on Lin. Even without practice, Lin's emotions matched Nuvali in perfect harmony, like we are sisters from the same nest. Lin and Linuvali, Netherling and Gundu dance as one. Different beings we are, but together we lift each other to new heights and shine radiant light through the darkness. In honor of this, Linuvali would name her new dance Moonlift Dance. Fine name, would you not agree? I mocked you, but your dance has proved stronger than I could ever be. When confronted with my greatest challenge yet, it is I who made a mockery of myself. Forgive me, Master, for all you have taught me. I could do nothing against our foe, and he has eluded us yet again, or us again. Whatever shall we do? Do not lose heart, friend. For now, let us return to Ogundunaki. Brother is surely worried for us, and Inuvali would put his heart at ease. Words, my friends, words. They're difficult, especially when that's not normal English, and I have to... Well, I don't have to, but I make specific voices for people. As you can see, I make myself suffer. So... Wherever shall we go now, Master? Shall we go after that masked man? Perhaps we might begin by tracking down the master he serves. Or perhaps we should return to Markham and share what we have learned with Master Moxon. Doubtless he is eager to know. Kipper, did somebody call? Well, look what we have here, a cuddly little Gala cat and a fledgling chick. Have you wanted from your nest to join Lunivali and her friends in dancing on her dance? Cat? Who are you calling a cat? I am Master Moxon of the Mockmenders, the renowned guild of crafts muggles that repair the ancient plaza of Barless. Perhaps you have heard of us, Koopa? And I am no fledgling. Do you not see these resplendent scales? I am Old Deal, a mighty and powerful dragon, cowering my wake. And just what are you supposed to be? Why, I've never seen such a portly, pudgy bird in my life. You do me too great an honor with your words, friend. My cheeks turn as red as a fiery sunset. I am the Nuvali of the Gundu, and I bid you welcome to Okundunaki. I do not think he meant that as a... never mind. Master Moxon, all deal, what brings you to this place? We travelled far and wide, over mountains and across the skies in pursuit of Gullenbursty. Our journey took us here, but just when we thought we had him, he evaded our pass, Koopa. We may have lost him, but we have now found you. I dare say today is not a total loss. Speaking of which, how did you and your pupil fare in your search for the Masked Man? You able to learn the truth of what he did to Gullenbursty? Nod. Drugs. A crazy bullet. A weapon that can twist and warp the hearts of dragons and beasts. What a positively frightful proposition. The mere thought of it makes the fur on my back stand on end, Koopa. We did catch up with Gullenbursty, but he was even less receptive to our words than before. He only let out a mighty roar, then soared off to the northeastern sky in a rage. Or skies in a rage. It was almost as if something were calling him there. As much as it pains me to say it, I fear he may be gone for good, Koopa. Preposterous! Gullenbursty was as kind and noble a dragon as I have ever known. Surely there is a way to reach him and restore him to his senses. I must agree with Old Deal. I saw it with my own eyes. I did. When Master and Ninavali danced together, the rage of the mad Gundu was quick to subside. Yes, Ninavali swears this is true. As dance can reach the hearts of us Vanu, surely there is a way to call out to your dragon friend too. That's right. I know not yet what it might be, but we must try. Gullenburst has clearly been summoned to some strange land by the masked man's vile master. We must set out to the northeast and hurry to his side. Wait, friend, you do know what lies northeast of here, yes? It is Azizla, the land of nightmares, where all Vanu are forbidden to tread. It is with great shame that Linuvali says she can accompany you no further. And after all Lin has done for Linuvali. Think nothing of it, nothing at all. This was a task for Master and I from the beginning, and Master and I will see it done. Is it not right, Master? Such powerful words, Kipper. I have the utmost confidence in you, and with that, I do believe I'll be heading back to Markham. My hammer is made for crafting, not fighting, after all. You are going home? What foolishness is this? You care for your friend Gullenburst, do you not? Surely there is some way you could be of service without fighting. Any way at all? That's right, Martin. I thought you were a friend to dragons, to Gullenburst, and to me. I am sorry, but you will be better off without me. You must believe me, Koopa. As Abuka left no shame, it would seem I was right about him after all. He's a lazy do-nothing. A slacker and nothing more. Okay, I don't know how long this final quest is, but I will try to do all of this in one episode, so this may be a really long episode. I know not what awaits us in this strange land, nor if we are up to the task, but as adventurers we must press on with courage. Yes, great courage. Do you fancy your wings faster than my Kongamato? All deal? I suppose we shall see. The last one to add slides a rotten Nanka egg. Huh, you think an ever-grown gnat of yours is any match for the wings of a mighty dragon? Prepare to taste the sting of humiliation. Bring out the blowpipes! An island made of metal and machinery. It is strange to me, Master. Very strange. However, are we to find Gullenburst in such curious and forbidding environs? Worry not, my fearful, faint-hearted friend. This land may be unfamiliar to you, but not to me and my kind. Yes, I can feel the presence of mighty dragons all around us. We need only stop one and ask politely if they have seen aught of Gullenburst. Surely they would not be averse to lending a fellow dragon their wisdom. You are fortunate indeed that I have accompanied you here, are you not? Yes, I dare say you are. Okay. And I have to fly where? Oh. We're gonna go to Tiamat? Actually, no. Tiamat, where's Tiamat? Is it? Show me, I think it's Eshthom. I think that's where Tiamat is. Either that or it's... no. This is the custom stuff. Like, this is the Guardians. This is the chimerical stuff, and this is the robot stuff. So this is the dragon place. How do I know this stuff? Yes. It's still one of my favorite areas in the game. I don't know why. It just has the night. It has a perfect vibe for what it is, and the music is a baller. What is the meaning of this? My fellow dragons turn upon us after the next step, one after the next, without listening to a word I have to say. It is as if they've all been driven mad, like poor Gullenburst. Is there no dragon in his land who will listen to reason? But of course, Tiamat, why did I not think of this myself? Yes, yes, I understand about her torment and all, but I am sure she'll not be averse to helping a future mighty dragon such as myself. Let us be off. And this torment and all of it. Okay, what's wrong? It's actually this over here, antithesis. What is Eshthom then? Just another random area. Ah, the child who doth walk with my father. What bringeth thee and thine back to my forsaken abode? I see thou dost travel with a child of mine own. Speak, child, what dost thou seek? To visit me in my lair of desolation and woe. O great mother of dragons, many a tale of your suffering and sacrifice have I heard from my friend Lynn here. I understand your agony and woe, truly I do, and I will let you return to your torment, but my friends and I were just wondering, might a dragon by the name of Gullenbursty come this way? Yeah, sorry. He's a friend of ours, you see. Quite large and red, and the name is not known to me, but yes, child, I have seen thy friend. A sorrowful sight he was, tearing through the skies, racked with wrath, as if his mind were no longer his own. He is not the first, and I fear he will not be the last, for it would seem there is one in these lands who wields an ancient power, one that can bring even mighty worms to heel. Curse it all! Is there nothing we can do? Is Gullenbursty already lost to us? Abandon not hope, my child. The mind of a dragon is not as feeble as that. There's yet a way to bring your friend back. This I assure you. But how? We have tried everything, and to no avail. What else is there that we can do? 'Tis simple, child. Thou needest but call out to him with a roar summoned from the very depths of thine heart. That and that alone will stir your friend's heart, and return him to what he once was. But No, wait, I see. When we last saw Gullenbursty, I called out to him with words, but mere words could not reach him. Thou dost see true. Now tarry not in this den of woe, but fly swiftly to the floating islands that lie northeast of here, and to thy friend's side. Free him from his misery, and leave me to mine own. I shall do my best, thank you, Mother Tiamat, and please try not to suffer too much, won't you? I cannot help but feel like we could have shown a bit more compassion to the poor dragon, but I suppose we had little choice. Yes, little choice. In any event, we know our destination now, so let's be off. I am reminded of days long past, when mine own were yet young. Go forth, child of man, that this young one might be spared a similar fate. Really? I'm gonna be right back, that's way too far. We are reaching our destination. It's Gullenbursty, and he's not alone. Come, master, let us make that villain pay. That's elegant technology for you. One clean shot and even a mighty dragon can be brought to heel. Now I need only fit this Neuralink about his neck, and he will be my loyal dog ever at my beck and call. And the fools at the Academy will know. They will gasp in awe and then hang their heads in shame and chagrin. Until they die, they will rue the day they underestimated Drusus Malseranus. Ah ha 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 ha. Maniacal laughter. Gullenbursty, can you hear me? It is I, your proud pupil, Old Deal. Well, Old D. Is it Deal? I don't know. Don't remember. You villains, what have you done to Gullenbursty? Followed us here, have you? That's almost impressive. As for your friend, he's simply taking a little nap. Fortunately for you, I might add. Who are these intruders? Did you lead them here? Never mind, I'll triple your pay. Exterminate them at once. Thank you for the offer, but I think I'll decline. Why, you've already given me something of far greater value. This toy, for one, and some most amusing playmates. What say you, Beastman Adventurer? Will you face off against your dragon friend in a battle to the death? Feel your wounds, taste your tears, and fight until your puny body can give no more? Oh, nothing would delight me more. Wow. What do you think you're doing? Hand over my bracelet. Without it, I... Rip, mate. Stop this madness, Columbursty, I beg of you. Stay your hand, Master. There is still good in him. Through the anger and rage, I know his mind is fighting to break free. Columbursty, please, you must listen to me. I say, Columbursty, stop this at once, Kippo. Moxon, no! Columbursty, return to us, please! What is this place? Columbursty, thank the heavens, and it was my roar that brought him back, and yet Moxon, say it is not so. You are the one who did this to me. And I'm just as happy to do it again. Rip, mate. None of you have anything to say about it, right, my friends? Curses. Once again, my marvelous mannequin comes to the rescue, though I must say I was hoping to make a more dramatic entrance, Koopa. I, for one, thought it most impressive. Very impressive. Thank you, friend Mogson, for coming to our aid. Not a mockery in here, I was about to shed a tear for you. You owe me an apology, I say. In comes Wario. Forgive me, my friends. I did much thinking, and while the importance of tradition cannot be ignored, I could not very well send my truest friends into the eye of the storm alone. You have ever been a rainbow of hope and succor to us, friends. It seems only fair that we return the favor in kind. For a gaggle of brutes, you have been a most entertaining diversion. Enjoy your victory, short-lived as it may be, for I shall return, and you can be sure I will not forget this day. Not so fast. I do not call myself the Death Arm for nothing. Why can't I do dungeons with an entire crew of beastmen? That'd be funny. Another cutscene or more? More. To tell the truth, I followed you all the way here, concealing myself with magics as we Muggles are wont to do. You see, Kupo, I realized that the only way I could help was with my pranks, and to deceive our foe, I first had to deceive you. You will forgive me, yes? Without your pranks, we would not have triumphed today. I am sorry, very sorry, for ever suggesting it was any less than a remarkable art. Ah, thank you, Kupo. And the way you shot down an airship, pray forgive me for asking an adventurer of your skill to haul rocks and crack Kupo nuts. Well now, if we're all going to sit around heaping praise on one another, do not forget that it was none other than I who brought Gullimbursty back to us. Mogson, you saw my most triumphant and mighty roar, did you not? Roar? Even Gullimbursty roasted my mannequin. I was so frightened. Wait. After Gullimbursty roasted my mannequin, I was so frightened that I averted my eyes and plucked my ears for the rest of the battle. Did I miss something, Kupo? Did you miss something? I've half a mind to roar you into oblivion, you noodle-brained Muggle. I owe you all a debt of gratitude this day. Many years have I lived, but never have I seen so many multivarious beings come together for a common cause. It inspires me to strive for the same. And you, All D. It's All D, not All Deal. Whatever. It would seem it was your roar that freed me from my madness. You have grown strong. And in so short a span. Impressive indeed. Just you watch. In another 300 years I'll be bigger and stronger than you will ever be. And I will welcome that day, young one. Now let us bid farewell to these accursed lands and return home. Fear not if you don't remember the way, Gullimbursty. Just stay close by my side. I'll see you home safely. Shall we return as well, Master? My friends, if you are not in a great hurry, pray stop over in Akundunaki on your way. The feast we had planned is long overdue, and I dare say that now there is all the more reason to celebrate. Let us dance until the sun gives way to the stars and back again. I'm pretty happy. Getting to finish this beast fight is always really nice. Because I really suck at doing like anything daily. Like if a game expects me to like boot it up daily, and like do some stuff each day, it's always a problem. But since I enter FF14 each day, basically it's not really that big of an issue, I guess. All of Naki waits in eager anticipation to see our Moonleaf dance. If Rain is ready, Luna Valley is ready as well. The festivities begin. Also, Luna Valley's voice changes constantly because I need to have like a deeper voice, but then also a woman voice, kind of, so... Come now, my friends, let us dance this dance together, that we might build a double rainbow to span the skies. Leave it to me. We Muggles know a thing or two about dancing. Come to think of it, this dance seems somehow familiar, Koopa. Well, what? I fear these legs are not made for dancing. Clumsy, they are very clumsy. Murder. You know, by like doing the beast tribes and actually paying attention to them, it does make me like really value like the traditions of all of these beast tribes and all of that. And like when they come together with as in like the allied quests, it's so good. The payoff is really nice. That's what I'm saying. When you actually pay attention to it. Yeah. Now it's a feast and a dance for the ages, my friends, and never would this day have come if it were not for Lynn and the bonds she has forged among us all. May they ever hold strong. But of course, Kippo, let us dance together, Luna Valley, and make mirth and merry for many a years to come. And we are happy as well to share the arts of pranks and artifice with the Vath, who understand us oh so well. Just you watch, next time I will devise a trick so devious that it will make the palm on your head spin. They can spin, yes? Master, it was an honor and a pleasure to adventure with you once more. I thought I knew the world, but I see now that it is wider and vaster than I ever imagined. Still, I feel I may have seen and grown much. Wait, I feel I have seen and grown much through this journey. You'll always be my master, but I feel as if little by little I am becoming your peer. Forgive me for being forward, but might I call you Lin from time to time? Lin, a most impressive name indeed. Clearly you were always destined for great things. Yes, very great. I am honored to call myself your pupil. Until our next adventure. And then we should be able to complete it, yeah. And we unlock the Moonlift Dance. And we also get allied with the Gunda, the Vath, and the Markmenders. Apparently there is a wider selection. Through your efforts, your allies of all shapes and sizes across Ishgard have forged the bonds of friendship that promise to remain strong through the years. You truly are a hero to tribes across the realm. Yes, she is. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Then we get Moonlifter. I don't really know if they actually sell anything extra. Actually, you can now get the Zundu stuff from here. Oh. Would you look at that? Let me check the Whitebone exchange, see if there's anything else in here. Let's go and check out the shops then, because I want to. Because this will be like truly the last time that I go and check out these beast tribes in this playthrough. So yes, I will not do the beast tribes of any other expansion. The end. I'm done. No, that's a lie. I will definitely do them, and I will read all about them, so I can truly enjoy the content that is in this game, as opposed to kind of skimming over the text. I'm sorry. But it does kind of help me like enjoy this playthrough a lot more. I'm already enjoying it like just normally. The fact that there's like so much little things that I don't know because I wasn't really paying that much attention, it makes it really nice. Nath and Vath. Or actually yeah, no, there is Vath and Nath now. Also. I've already gotten all of those things. And I don't know if there's any like extra items on these lists. That I do not know. Let's go to... They're doing the freaking dance. Let's go to Zenith. I keep thinking if I go to Marco, but it's Zenith. I have fulfilled my duty. Me too, buddy, me too. I also find this to be a perfect episode to like kind of run around with a no glamour. That is another thing that I very much like. Alright, Moogle Man. What do you have to show? I already sold the meandering things. Ah, I can get a wind-up LD. Would you look at that? Anything else you got with this stuff? Well, it's still the same from before. I think so, yeah. Okay. Well, we got a minion out of it, and a couple of new pieces of glamour if you want to dress up as a different type of beast man. Or a tribal person, whatever. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Just Up. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, and next episode we are going to go and continue the MSQ. Believe it or not, we are actually continuing the MSQ again. Anyway, goodbye.